What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Monday, December 10th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's see who we have at the point guard position. I like Kyrie Irving from the Boston Celtics playing the New Orleans Pelicans, who are the 5th worst defense overall, and they give up the 2nd most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Kyrie Irving has scored 26, 42, and 37 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 41.7 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 32 minutes per game with a 29% usage rate. Kyrie Irving only played 22 minutes last game, so he is fresh and ready to go for this fantastic matchup. Irving is $8,900 DraftKings salary. He's $400 less on FanDuel. He's projected at 43.8 fantasy points tonight. That's right around 5 times value. Irving has scored 58, 42, and 68 in the last 3 games versus the Pelicans. If he gets another 50-plus point fantasy night, he's going to crush value. I love Kyrie Irving here versus the Pelicans. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's take a look at the shooting guard position. I like Dennis Schroeder from the Oklahoma City Thunder playing the Utah Jazz, who have the 5th best defense overall, but they're only middle of the pack defending opposing shooting guards. Dennis Schroeder has scored 30, 19, and 32 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 31.4 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 29 minutes per game with a 26% usage rate. Dennis Schroeder is $5,100 DraftKings salary. He's $500 more on FanDuel, projected at 34.7 fantasy points here tonight. That's 6.8 times value. Great value for Dennis Schroeder. I like Dennis Schroeder here versus the Jazz. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's see who we have at the small forward position. I like Kevin Durant for the Golden State Warriors versus the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, but they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Kevin Durant has scored 29, 59, and 48 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 51.9 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 36 minutes per game with a 32% usage rate. Kevin Durant is $10,100 DraftKings salary, $200 more on FanDuel, projected about 50 fantasy points here tonight. That's right around 5 times value. And Kevin Durant has scored 57, 69, and 71 in his last 3 games versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's why I'm picking Kevin Durant versus the Timberwolves tonight. Okay, let's take a look at the power forwards. I like Larry Nance Jr. from the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Milwaukee Bucks, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall and are also middle-of-the-pack defending opposing power forwards. Larry Nance Jr. has scored 37, 28, and 25 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 23 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 24 minutes per game with a 14% usage rate. Larry Nance Jr. is $4,600 DraftKings salary. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel. Love that DraftKings price. Projected at 28.9 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 6 times value. Larry Nance Jr., if he gets the minutes, he's going to crush value. You just hope he gets the minutes. That's the only risk with Larry Nance Jr. I like Larry Nance Jr. here tonight versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like JaVale McGee from the LA Lakers playing the Miami Heat, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're actually pretty good defending opposing centers. JaVale McGee has scored 26, 30, and 13 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 27.6 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 24 minutes with a 19% usage rate. JaVale McGee is only $4,400 DraftKings salary. He's projected at 35 fantasy points here tonight. That's almost 8 times value. He's 1,400 more on FanDuel. Seems like a fine play on both sites, especially DraftKings at only 4,400. That's super low. There's 220 implied total points in this game. JaVale McGee should definitely get a piece of that and hit value. I love JaVale McGee tonight versus the Miami Heat. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.